Welcome to the Mac Mania, the prediction show. I'm your host, Mark Knight, owner of Blogs of the Weekend, Mr. Mark UK1. We also have a co-host, Jacob Bevis, co-owner and founder of Bevtv.
Good day, guys.
And today we'll be talking about the predictions in Mac Mania, what we'll see in 2012. Over to you, Jacob.
Thanks, Mark. And how are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you.
That is good to hear, and I'd like to welcome everyone, like Mark said, to the prediction episode of Mac Mania, the predictions edition, where we will talk about the predictions of a few things, but mainly what will happen in 2012 for Apple. I also do want to talk about the future of Macintosh as well, because it's been a little bit of there's been some talks about the future of Macintosh. I remember Mac Break Weekly a few episodes ago talking about it, saying what could happen in the near future, and obviously we'll talk about some other stuff as well to do with future. And before we do anything though, also by the way, at the start we've also got our last app of the week for this week. Next week is our Christmas show. We'll talk more about that a little later, but Mark wants to mention a Facebook page, so take it away, Mark.
Wow. Just recently, I opened up a Facebook page the other day, and I had trouble actually making the Facebook page. So luckily, Legend Elliot 94, I'll put your name on. Luckily, I was talking to him, and he helped me actually make the page. So thank you very much for that. That was really helpful, and yeah. So go and like it, Mr. Mark UK1, capital UK. So yeah, on Facebook. So go like it. It'll give you all the updates, including Mac Mania this month in the Sim Street, my channel, and maybe there might be the Bevtv channel on there as well. So I give you all the updates on my channel and what's happening with the Mac. So
So basically, this Facebook page, I just want to ask, basically, is this Facebook page basically your profile, but basically to the public? So basically, you're basically...
Yeah, it's a bit like Bevtv.
Right. Yeah, I get it, yeah. So, right, so, if anyone, so, go follow that, people. It's, what is it, is the link facebook.com/Mr. Mark UK1, or is it, you haven't got a link? Mark?
Yeah, sorry. The sound's going all weird.
Oh, sorry. Hope that's nothing to do with me. I have to check.
I think it's my internet.
Oh, okay, alright. Okay, well anyway, we better get in. Firstly, I forgot something that's really important. I've just recently published my website, and
Yay!
I have finally got a website back up and running. I had one before but deleted it because I kind of got rid of Bevtv at that time, but then I thought, no, I want to bring it back. So I did. I bring it back. I bring the website back. It is better than ever, probably one of the best websites I've ever made in my time. And basically, I love it. I know Mark does. If you go to bevtv1.weebly.com, you will find the website. Basically, you've got all your tabs here. If you go to Bevtv on YouTube, it will pop down with all the shows on Bevtv. So basically, you have the official Bevtv series, Mac Mania, and this month in Sims 3. Let's click into Mac Mania on the website. I'll just pop the banner down there. Mark's banner was up when he was talking. I'll just pop that down. So, by the way, this is a Christmas background. That was not there before when Mark had a look at it. See that, Mark? On the video?
Yeah, I was about to go on the website, but it's not up yet.
Oh, okay. Sorry?
I went down the website, it's not up.
Does it say it's not up, does it?
Yes, it's not published yet.
Oh, I thought I published it. Oh, anyway. Basically, this is the Mac Mania page, so yep, you've got all the information, the latest Mac Mania episode. That's actually old. No, I think, yeah, that's actually old. I've got to update that. And then you've also got Bevtv 2, and then you've got Bevtv Live, no tab showing there. And then you've got Bevtv Star. and basically you click on the tab. You can click on the tab. Oh, by the way, you click on the Bevtv on YouTube tab. Will give you information on Bevtv on YouTube, the history behind it, and stuff. Down here it says some information on how to become a staff member of Bevtv. You just have to put your information details there, and I'll get back to you. So if you want to become a staff member of Bevtv, then go ahead. Mark's already a staff member. As you can see, Mark's profile is here. Might have copied this idea off Surf Heaven, his profile bit. By the way, if you're wondering how Mark become a member, he actually does this month in Sims 3, which is on the Bevtv network. Basically, it's got all Mark's information. So Mark Knight, Mr. Mark 1 UK 2, his hobbies are YouTube and cars, and a short bio of Mark, you know, etc. So and then also I've got a weekly poll here as well. Down here as well, and this has got basically a weekly poll. Basically, it's based on YouTube. So basically, it's got not YouTube. Sorry, Macmania. Basically, if you scroll down, you can see the poll. It says, "What would you rather, Android, Apple, or none of the above?" That's the question from last week. And then you've also got some other stuff. You've also got the contact us. If you want to contact myself, you can go there and it will give you a contact slip. And yeah, so that is my website.
If they want to contact me.
Sorry?
Link to my website. If they want to contact me, then go to my website.
Yes, yes. So that's my website. Is it up, Mark? Bevtv. It's Bevtv1 at webley.com.
Well, I'm on that website, and it still says.
Oh well, there must be.
So not published yet.
There must be some technical difficulties because I was just on the website, not on my editing end either. I was actually on there, but anyway, I'll have to check that in a minute.
Well, I've got the name on it. Right.
Okay, all right. Let's get on to the app of the week then. Before we get on to our predictions, and this is the final app of the week for 2011. Why am I saying 2012 all of a sudden? Jeez. And Mark,
no idea.
You can go ahead, do your app of the week first. So take it away.
Well, my app of the week. My app of the week is flashlight. Or light. My app I've got to talk to you. It's so handy the other day. Because the other day, we're looking at my grand's Volkswagen camper van. Nothing wrong with it. We found it might be the switch light. So anyway, called in the shed, darkness. And of course, we had no torch. I've got my iPod, I've got a torch. And it came in so handy. So I'm voting now as my app of the week because it was really handy that day to have a little torch. And it's really to have a little torch. I do know that with the iPod with the camera, I think it's got a little flash at the back. I think the iPhones do. And you have like a few lights. So this was really handy. It is free of charge. There are different sorts of flashlights on the App Store. So you can get one with flashing SOS lights if you're on stop time where you can use it. So I do recommend a flashlight on your iPhone if you always carry your iPod around.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds really good. And so it's free from the App Store. What's the name of it again, Mark?
Flashlight.
Okay, alright, so flashlight free from...
In the thing
okay, right. So that's free from the App Store. Thanks, Mark. Now my app is, and this is why I really wanted to do the app of the week this week, is because I have a really good app. And I don't know, Mark, I don't know if you've heard of it. I know a lot of people out there have heard of it, have got the iPad version, and they've never had an iPhone or iPod version, but they've been working on it, and now it's finally out. The app is called Flipboard. Have you heard of that, Mark?
No, I have not.
It is basically the best app to basically check feeds, news. Basically, you go into the app. Basically, what we'll do is you log into your Twitter account, log into your Facebook account, whatever, and basically it'll give a magazine of people's tweets. So so basically what I've got in there now is I've got technology, so I can see some technology news, and I've also got Twitter in there. So see, I've got it up now. I don't know if you can see this, but see, it's got a magazine thing there. It's got Twitter down the bottom. Yeah, I'll click down to Twitter. Look, it gives me all the tweets in a magazine format. This is a really good app. Then it is free, and I can go ahead, have a look at all the tweets. Look at this one. This guy has got a photo up. Look, it's in magazine format. It's really, really good. And then I can go back. See how it puts up basically it's got a front cover as newspapers do. It says cover stories featuring Andy Anutko, Pete Cashmore, Phobos.com Tech News, Ty Moss, Chris Perillo, and more. It's also got technology feeds as well. It's just an absolute great app, and you can also put your Facebook in there. So if you want to basically have a look at your Facebook, people putting statuses up, it will be in there. So this is a really good app, and this is free. And Mark, I reckon you would enjoy this. I really love this, and I use this all the time now to check my tweets, to check what's on. It says on there, on mine it says posted by Macmania. It says live on Macmania on there. So it's a very good app. I really love it, and Mark, I think you should get it. I think all of you should get it. If you have the iPad version, you would know that it definitely is a very good app. It's very popular too. So it's Flipboard. It's free from the App Store. So that's my app of the week. Alright, well now it's big time. What this episode is now known for, it is our predictions. And we're going to talk about, firstly, are you ready to go, by the way, Mark, with our predictions?
I am ready as ever.
Okay, good. Well, we're going to talk firstly about the future of Macintosh, and, the iPad's taken over, hasn't it? You've got to agree.
Yeah, iPad has taken over the last few years, because about 5 years ago we had not heard of the iPad. Now, iPad has come up with the second iPad, and we could be on the third soon, and it's like really gone to hit.
Yes, it's a very good device too. The iPad, it's very good. It's very easier to basically look at stuff if you just want to have something light on your lap.
A lot of people think that it will take over Mac and computers, but I don't think it will.
Well, not just the iPad, tablets in general. Tablets are definitely taking over, not just the iPad, but definitely the Motorola Zoom and tablets like that. Tablets are taking over, and even there's PCs now out with touchscreens. So maybe the mouse and the keyboard might even go away.
I would still like a desktop. I would still like a MacBook or laptop where I can actually take it around with me, still plug a CD in, a USB plug. I don't want to carry around an iPad with me all the time. I still want to have the old laptop, so I would not like to see it completely go.
Well, I don't think it's been told, and I reckon I believe this, and I don't reckon the MacBook Air. They can't do the MacBook Air. They can't discontinue the MacBook Air. I don't think they can. They have. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they've disconnected the MacBook, the actual.
Yeah, they have discontinued the MacBook.
Which is a shame. Which is a shame because it's a very nice laptop. I've used one. It's a very nice nice laptop, but it must have not been selling.
I was going to get one last year. I don't actually believe I did wait this year to get one for next year.
Right. Yeah. Look, the MacBook Pro. Do you reckon they'll discontinue that? You don't think they will? Or it's a pretty big laptop. Obviously, they had the MacBook Air, which is I'm pretty sure there's a 13. Mark, you would know this. A 13-inch and 11-inch, I think it is.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, obviously, I don't think they will stop that because not everybody's got one, but they're really powerful and they're really good. The MacBook Pros and good for video editing.
What about the Mac Pros though? The Mac Pros, they haven't got a new one yet, and we did do a story last week that there could be a Mac Pro being a new Mac Pro. They could be working on it. Do you reckon they will actually discontinue the Mac Pro because it's a very good machine? Paul Carey has it.
Yeah.
Chris Perillo has a Mac Pro as well. It's a pretty powerful device, but they haven't upgraded it yet. They haven't got a new one for a long time, which is concerning.
No, they haven't. But there have been rumours around that Apple will be making a new MacBook Pro. So who knows? It could be much more powerful.
By the way, it's a Mac Pro. You know the big box PC.
Oh, the Mac Pro.
Yeah, the Mac Pro.
No.
Yeah, we just talked about the Mac.
Yeah, I am not the laptop version.
No, the actual Mac, the actual machine that you can plug into a monitor.
Yeah.
The one that Chris Perillo has.
Yeah, well, well, of course, I don't know much about them. I'm not too keen on them. But hey, I don't remember the last time there was an update on it. So yes, we can hopefully see a new Mac Pro.
Yeah, Mac Pro. Yeah, definitely. And obviously there's the iMac as well, which is a very good PC as well. Obviously the iMac now comes with touch, like a touch kind of pad thing. There's obviously the Magic Mouse and stuff. Look, the future of Macintosh in general. We've talked about this many times about Siri and how, do we reckon Siri that the actual I think they do have a speech recognition on the Mac, but will the actual Siri come to the Macintosh, and will they just discontinue the Macintosh and just just now work on iOS? And we can just look at it from sorry, I can't say it. I won't say it, but we just have to look at this. That the Mac is actually becoming like iOS. The last update, Lion, it has folders in it. It has like an iOS update. It has the Mac Store. It's becoming like iOS.
Yeah.
And that's I think wow. Could that gives it a question? Could Macintosh be discontinued in the future? 10 or 15 years. 10 or 15 years in the future. Do you reckon Macintosh will be discontinued?
I don't think it will be, but I think it'll be a lot different than it is now. I reckon it'll be all be used by the eye. That's why. But I don't think Macintosh will be discontinued.
I do agree on you, Mark, there, because firstly, this is the first ever thing. No, this is how the company started. This is how Apple started, is by the Macintosh. It's a very powerful computer. Very powerful system. They may discontinue Mac Pro or stuff like that, but I don't think they'll discontinue the Macintosh. I think they'll try and make it better.
It's always to make it better, because they're like the MacBook Air 2020 from the 2011. It's much probably. I think it was thinner, but hey, I'm getting the MacBook 2010 Air. But we'll talk about later.
Yes, right. Well, let's move on. We'll talk about Macintosh. We don't really need to talk about that much, but just the future on Mac. Future of iPad and iOS. Now, next year, will we see a new iPad? Will we see a new iPod? Will we see, maybe even a new iPhone?
Well, I can definitely see a new iPod and a new iPad coming out, because new iPod Generation 5 has been out for 2 years ago, a year ago, iPod.
The iPod, yeah, this time, September last year, the iPod 4th generation, so the one I've got now was released last year.
So I can actually see iPod 5 coming out next year. Same with the iPad. iPad came out last year as well.
This year.
So I can actually see this year.
Yeah, well, it was the iPad 1 came out last year. The iPad 2 came out at the start of this year in March.
I actually remember that because there's a big debate about it.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, so I don't think about a new iPad yet. The iPhone, no, only because of the iPhone 4 was just released this year.
Well,
so I reckon 2 years time for a new iPhone.
Well, yeah, I think probably. Well, yeah, it's hard to say. It's pretty hard to say, because I think maybe, I reckon the start of 2000. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I reckon maybe just the start of 2013 a new iPhone will come out. Or maybe in October, November, when the iPhone 4S came out. I reckon there'll be a new iPhone. I think we will see a new iPhone in about a year's time. I'm just thinking that. I think that they will, because, you know, we see an iPhone really every year at some point. They have the iPhone for 12 months, and then they say, all right, we've got a new one now. Let's, you know, do that. I don't know what will be in that iPhone. You know, I don't know yet. You know, I'm thinking maybe a larger screen, but I just don't think that at the time. You know, it could be possible, but it is hard for app developers because they've got to make their apps larger. The new iPad, I don't know if we will see one next year. I'm kind of thinking that we might not see one next year. Well, I don't think we'll see one at the start of the year. I think we might see one during the end of the year. So, I'm not that sure on that. About the iPad, I kind of think that the iPad 2 is going pretty well. But, you know, we might see a new iPad at some point next year. I'm not that particularly sure about it yet. I'm also thinking next year about a new iPod, and I'm thinking this. I think next year, at some point, they will discontinue the iPod Classic. Do you think so?
Yeah.
The iPod Classic? We've talked about this before.
Well, I
the
don't
iPod
have one
Classic.
myself, but yeah, I could probably discontinue it because it's really old. So yeah, I do reckon they'll discontinue it.
They haven't discontinued it yet. It's already been its 10th birthday of the iPod.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Unless they want to make it better. But other than that, I don't think anyone would really want it anymore. You know, I think people would like more like the iPod Nano or the iPod Shuffle, or even the iPod Touch. But you know, interesting call about the iPod Classic. I kind of thinking that it might be discontinued next year. It just depends how many they're selling. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, new iPod Touch, I'm kind of not that sure about that yet. I think we might see one. We might even see one after an iPhone. We might even, you know, it's just going to be interesting.
Although hopefully to get it, I do hope to get the new iPod Touch.
Right. Okay. Alright, well anyway, so that's the iPad, iOS. Do you reckon, I don't know, I don't really believe, you know, do you reckon the iPod Touch next year, if there's a new iPod Touch, they will make it 3G? We have talked about this.
I don't know. I don't think they will, because hey, if you want a 3G iPod, why don't you get an iPhone?
Well, yeah. I guess you got a point there. What about you know, we've seen Apple make an iMessage. We've seen them make FaceTime. Do you reckon maybe they might make a free voice call? You know, they've got video calls, and I've actually just realised that. But do you reckon they'll make a free voice call app or something? You know, something like that. Just a thought.
Yeah, you never know, because they've got the iMessaging free thing.
Yeah.
They've got the free iMessaging thing, so
and they
could do a free voice call.
They have got FaceTime though. That's the thing, and that's video calling, so that's even better.
Yeah, so I can't see they can't make too much. No. Everybody be using the free phone calls, and no one will make any money.
Well, but they've obviously got to have Wi-Fi though. That's the thing. So if you don't have Wi-Fi, so they basically they can't just go out and make a call outside, you know, out on the street, unless there's Wi-Fi somewhere nearby. They can't, you know. So obviously they would need businesses will make money because obviously they can't. But obviously Apple would make it into Wi-Fi. We'll move on now, and this involves the MacBook Air. I know this is going off topic just a little bit for MacBook Air, but netbooks, small laptops, buggy. I hate them. I hate netbooks, and I use one today. They are the absolutely piece of crap I've ever seen, because it's annoying how you move the little mouse. You've got a little tiny keyboard, and basically you accidentally pressed it. It's just shocking. What do you think about the netbooks, Mark?
Well, I had considered in the past for a little. At one point when I had no laptop, I was considering to buy a little netbook just to replace my laptop for a replacement.
Well, they're good. They're like an iPad, but just, well, not like an iPad. They're just a little laptop that you can carry around more.
Yeah, but then I decided not to save up for the MacBook. So who knows? I don't mind them. They're little things. I always do it anyway. I always catch the little touchpad mouse thing and move the cursor in the middle, and all the words are all jumbled up. I'll do that anyway, so it doesn't bother me.
Right. Well,
also, I want to quick talk about Apple TV.
Yes, let's talk about that, and then we'll go into what we've already really done it really to talk about next year, but yeah, talk about Apple TV.
Apple TV said it's on its second generation. The first one came out in 2008, and the second one was in 2020. So I could see in 2012 a new Apple TV, which is excellent, because I do hope to get Apple TV soon in the future. And hey, who knows? Apple TV, if you don't know what it is, it's like something plugged into your TV. You don't get like normal phones you get, and you can use your iPod or your iPad or your maybe your Mac. You sign into iTunes, and you can actually watch videos from your iTunes store on it, which I think is really cool, because sometimes I hate watching movies on my iPod because the screen's so small. But hey, we could be seeing new Apple TV next year.
We could.
What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, we could actually. I've kind of thought this through while you've been talking about this. But we've talked about Apple TV before. We've talked about the future of Apple TV. I've talked about, I think I've mentioned before, about the sensor, that you can basically use your arms to, touch and stuff.
Yeah, a bit like PlayStation Wave or Move.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I reckon, do you reckon they could basically put an Apple TV app store on the Apple TV, basically use that sensor to play games, basically like the Wii?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
See that happening.
And then, also, to add more to it, add Siri to it. And even if they want to, they can add face. If they want to, they can you plug a camera in, use it for FaceTime, or even use it for iMessage.
Yeah, that'd be excellent.
Or they can, or you can also put reminders on it and use it. No, not reminders. I don't know. Would that work? Putting reminders on. No, but I'm being serious about the iMessage. Maybe FaceTime. Definitely apps is really. It's apps, and Siri would be good, or a similar version to Siri. So that's interesting. So I better turn my light on. It's getting a bit dark. But anyway, so Apple TV next year, I think if they do bring one out next year, and I think they will. I think we will see an update on it next year. It'll be interesting to see what it is, what it has involved. No, I would like to get an Apple TV. Oh, maybe. Depends. Alright, okay. Well, I kind of think we've went through everything. Do you reckon we have, or?
Yeah, I reckon we have.
Alright, well anyway, that's it, guys. That's the predictions, and I hope you enjoyed the prediction show. We'll do this once a year. We'll do this once a year. We'll do this every year before our Christmas show, which we're going to talk about now. We will talk about the Christmas show. It is next Monday, so we've only got one Monday to go.
Yay!
So this is the last episode, guys, and next week is the Christmas show, so that will be the last episode of Macmania. We have got a guest called Lee Edwards on the show. We're going to be reviewing the year. We're going to be having a bit of fun, doing some quizzes. We're going to get the chat room involved if there's people in there, so remember to get along if you want to get involved. We're also going to play Christmas carols, have a bit of fun, and make it all Chrissy. So
it'll be fun. Of course, you might have seen the advert with Russell on it. Unfortunately, he's no longer in it because he's dropped out.
He's just dropped out for no reason. He didn't know. When Mark explained it to him, he didn't know. Well, he thought he knew it and thought he knew what it was, and then he said he didn't know. He didn't know. He's no good at quizzes, so he's decided to do. He's decided to not do the show.
So, fair enough.
Unfortunately, you'll be missing out on a lot of fun.
Maybe you can come down and watch.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, it's going to be a good show. I'm really looking forward to it, and it'll be good. And probably go for about an hour and a half, depending on what we get up to. It's just Christmas theme, no Apple news. If something comes up important, we will maybe mention it, but doubt it.
Yep.
An iPhone release or an iPad releases.
Yeah, that'd be a bit shocking.
It will. So Christmas show
you never know, might have something
8:30 PM, so 9:30 AM for the UK time. So we're doing it an hour later.
Oh, cool.
And it's 9:30 AM for GMT, so that is UK, and it is 8:30 PM Australian time. So that's a Monday.
Yes, it is a Monday.
Next week. So yeah, it's all happening.
Yay. I think that's it. I can give my links, can't I?
Yeah, you can give your links. I'll give my links, and then that's it.
I'll just change cameras to anyone.
I'll just change cameras too, and I'll just put your banner on because we've lost.
Hello, well, there. You can check me out. This is UK One, and new videos been going up every day this week. I've got new channels and new shows, new series coming up. Sorry, Mr. Bean voiceover series. Ask Mark, where you can ask me a question. If you want to ask me a question, leave me a question. Begin with Ask Mark on the Ask Mark video only, and then answer the question in the next month's episode. And we've also got this month in the Sims Tree House. We are building a house for you. A Christmas house is coming for Christmas time. What else have I got? Let's Play is coming next year. The normal vlogs and updates. So new series are coming, and I've got 49 subscribers. And if you go subscribe, and you're the 50th subscriber, you'll get a shout out on Bevo Box for a whole week. Hey, so let's get me to 50 subscribers. So that is Mr. Mark UK1. Links down below. Mr. Mark UK1 Vlogs is the phone vlogs channel. I need to do some more phone vlogs. I haven't done some for a while. Check me on Twitter at Mark94UK1. Mark94. Mark94UK. That's it. I forgot my own username. Or you can check the Facebook page at Mr. Mark UK1. That's all for me.
Beauty. And also, did you want to mention Surf Heaven as well while you're at it? Surf Heaven, radio.
I am now on a radio station, surfheaven.co.uk. I am live at 1 o'clock here. My time at UK.
So that is in...
If you haven't realised my British accent, I can do an Australian accent. G'day, mate.
So that's in a few hours, your show on Surf Heaven. I'm also on Surf Heaven, and I'll talk about that in just a couple... Actually, I'll talk about that in just a couple of minutes. I'll just go through Bevtv real quickly. Bevtv1.weebly.com, the website. Facebook.com/Bevtv is the Facebook page. You can get all the news feed of what's going on Bevtv. YouTube.com/Bevtv1 and YouTube.com/Bevtv2. Bevtv1 is the main channel. Bevtv2 is the behind the scenes shit videos. Well, just videos that just not worth putting up on the main channel. Not good enough. Also, Mania Links, Macmania71 is the Twitter name. Also, we've got Facebook.com/Macmania71 and Macmania71@gmail.com. So the Facebook page and the email. We got an email the other day from some person saying, "You've won a free iPod." If you've been doing that, I would really encourage you to stop, okay, because that actually tricked Mark.
Yes. That's the second time we've got one like that.
Actually,
we've also got one which is saying, "You won a free iPad."
Yeah, it was an iPad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So don't do that again, please. We advertise our email so you can send us good feedback on the show, and also that you can ask questions and stuff. Actually, don't ask questions anymore because unless it's not to do on the show, because we got our Christmas show coming up now, and we won't be asking questions on there. I don't think so. Also, Surf Heaven, like I mentioned, I'm now a DJ on Surf Heaven. I'll be playing. This is basically my favourite music. You'll see good music on there. Thanks to DJ Paul, by the way, Mark's brother, for setting me up on. You don't seem that positive about it, Mark.
No.
Don't you like your brother?
He's okay, but I like to do things about my brother.
He showed off yesterday when he set up Winamp. So I was watching. So we used a program called TeamViewer, and he basically went in my computer and basically set it up. And I was just sitting there watching the mouse move.
That was funny. When you put it in the main chat, I copied it. I would put it in my TeamViewer, so I got into your computer instead of Paul.
Oh,
but I didn't actually do it.
I told him to delete the comments because I don't want anyone going on my my.
Well, it was before Paul. Before you actually said it, I thought I'll do it for a little joke.
Oh, that would be rude.
Hello.
But anyway, thanks very much, DJ Paul, and I'm going to be streaming every Thursday. Well, every Thursday for the moment, unless I get kicked off this Thursday. I hope I don't, but I should be right. Thursday at 7:30 till 9:30 p.m. Australian time, and 9:30 to 10:30. I've said the times wrong. Sorry. It's 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Australian time, and it is 8:30 p.m. 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. UK time. So that is when you can find me every Thursday on the DJ. You know, if I get into it more, I will ask if I can do another day as well. So 2 days a week. At the moment, I'm just doing one though. And I'll be playing songs via Winamp. They've set me up. It's really cool because when I'm streaming, it will come up on the website DJ Jacob, and the song I'm playing. It's really cool. So I've actually, by the way, this afternoon I was actually downloading music to play. I was downloading latest music off YouTube from iTunes. So surfheaven.co.uk I think is the link. Is it, Mark?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So tune in then every Thursday. I'm really, really excited of doing it, and hopefully it all goes well. Mark will come and listen to me while I'm in the chat room. So.
Yes, I'm always there.
And thank you very much.
Oh yeah, well, because it's your first Thursday.
It is. It's my first time, and I'm really looking forward to it. My debut on the. If I succeed, I'll be on next week. So basically, I don't. After this slot, I don't have to be supervised anymore. I basically just need to be supervised for my first slot, and then after that. So basically, what I plan to do is next time on the show, I'll do Christmas carols. So this week, I'll do normal music. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me and Mark and I, on Mac Mania, another edition prediction show. We've got now the next episode is the Christmas show.
Yes,
so,
and then we'll be off for how long? And then we come back.
I don't know yet. I haven't actually thought of that, but I will have a look on the calendar this week. I'll get everything ready this week. Make the quiz and everything this week. So I'll get everything. So I'll tell you the date on the Christmas show. No, I'll tell you, Mark, during the week, but I'll tell everyone on the Christmas show when we will be back. Anyway, that is all.
Well, I've just emailed Lee to see if I can do a Skype call with him in the week to talk about Mania.
Okay.
Maybe if it's early in the morning, you can join us.
Yeah, if it is, yes.
It's good to know who's who.
Alright, yeah, well that's good, yeah. Alright, well anyway, thank you very much, Mark. I'm really looking forward, and I'll be wearing my Christmas hat next week. You will be as well.
I didn't wear mine today, I forgot.
No, but you'll be wearing yours at the Christmas show though, won't you?
I will definitely wear mine.
Yeah, I'll be wearing mine. Mine's in my wardrobe. I'm going to be getting it out for the Christmas show. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me Mark and I, on Mac Mania. Until next time, the Christmas show, goodbye.
Goodbye.